This right here is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what, yo, imagine him getting a hospital just to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. And today we're going to do a reaction video from Pop the Balloon or Find Love. These two matched and they went on a date, and this is the catch up. Let's jump right into the video.
So, kind of to get into you guys matching. So, since you ended up matching, have you gone on a date? Have you guys hung out?
Yes.
Oh.
We hang out quite often.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I love it. Okay. All right. How did the first date go?
First day, I feel like it went well.
Okay.
To my knowledge, I think we went and got sushi. I believe the first date.
We went for drinks at Little Rituals.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
That was the
How do you
second
get
date.
sushi? It was
Yeah.
the same day?
No, that was the second date.
Yeah,
So-
second date. Yes. But we went
Okay.
to go get drinks downtown at Little Rituals. It was a nice rooftop bar. So,
Got it.
nice
Okay.
dim lights and vibes.
And this was after filming, or was it the next day? Or
We went that Wednesday. So, it was like about 3 days after, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And so how was the communication after you matched, like up to the point of you guys going out to that first date?
It was, go ahead.
Okay.
So for me, I feel like that's something I do struggle with in terms of communication. So like I'm very busy with like the work that I do. So I'm like allocating a lot of my time with clients. So I think that me being mindful with Jovanay, and I think that took some time.
So from the day, I think the show was filmed on like a Saturday. You guys went on the date on a Wednesday. So you're saying it was the communication on your end that kind of pushed the date back to the Wednesday, or?
So yeah, communicate. No, I set up a time for
Okay.
Wednesday. I believe that was on Wednesday because I just was really busy. So that's just the time that I had within what I had to do. So
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to hop in there.
So yeah, the night that we matched, we exchanged numbers and we planned for Wednesday.
Okay.
So that
good.
was fine. That worked out with our schedules. Leading up to the date, we had communication. We've spoken on the phone on
Okay.
FaceTime for about like an hour or so before we met, or excuse me, before we went out. So we had some communication, but very minimal, like he was saying. But just, I mean, yeah, like he said, we were filling each other out as far as like our schedule and getting to know each other. So,
Okay.
but I mean, it was fine.
Got
So,
it. And so after that first date, you guys went out for sushi. You said the next date
Yeah.
was sushi. Okay. Who picked the sushi date?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He texted me the next day and was like, "You got plans tonight?" I was like, "No, I do not."
So it was Wednesday, and right after Thursday, you're out
Yeah.
again. I love that.
So-
Okay. So I mean, the communication wasn't that bad then. If you went right
yeah,
in there.
yeah, like I said, we just met each other, but once we got the vibes going, of course, I was like, yeah,
That's
let's
good.
see each other again. So
Okay. Nice. So how's it going now? Like, have you guys drinks, sushi? What else? What's going on?
Right now, I think that personally, I know we had some some bumps in the road, but
Okay.
I feel like that's not something that we can't get over. So I think this is part of growing, learning process in a relationship. It's like growing pain. So I think that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. Bumps in the road? Y'all just met. That's not a good sign, bro. If y'all clashing already, that's never a good sign. It's too early for that. Facts.
Do you want to talk? What are these bumps that you guys are experiencing?
communication.
It's still
Yeah,
happening.
It's communication mainly more
Okay.
so. I try to be as vocal as I can about what my needs are in communication. Like Josh said, it's a work in progress for him. He did mention that that was something that he struggles with. And it's weird because it's not like he struggles to open up and share like stories from the past or what have you not. But I think when there's conflict involved, or not even conflict, because I don't feel like we argue, we have a difference of opinions.
Okay.
And sometimes emotions can be involved with that too. And I would say the time frame also of him going about just shutting down is what's been mainly more so an issue.
Okay.
So
I see. And I do recall on the episode you guys were on, I think you asked how do they handle conflict and stuff like that. You did mention you take your time
Mm-hmm.
with like, you know, going at the issue, whatever it is, and I think now you're experiencing that.
I did. And however, in I believe the lineup of me asking a characteristic trait, that was something that he had mentioned may happen. And I just was like, of course, as long as you're able to communicate that with me,
Right.
so that way I can know we're coming back to this or we're okay. That was something that was
Nah, this right here is crazy because they just met. She just met this guy, and she is sounding very demanding. That shit is a turnoff. Like, I don't even know you. Relax, take your time. Let me get to know you. But it sounds like she got demands, and that's her issue. She want to tell this man a grown ass man at that. It sounds like she trying to tell this man what to do. Call me in 2 days. Do this. Like, that's a turnoff, man. He's like, shorty, I'm just here to smash. You gotta relax.
also like very big for me. So I just think that's where we need a little bit of work on, is just him being able to communicate, because sometimes it's just gonna leave me in the dark.
Wondering.
Yeah, in the dark. So, and we're both trying, but I'm trying also my best to be able to kind of figure out what's going on, or so yeah.
Okay. So what do you feel stops you from like just letting her know anything? It sounds like.
That's a good question. That's something I think I'm still trying to figure out.
Okay.
Right. So that's just gonna take some personal growth. But I think as long as Giovanni allows me the patience, as long as she's patient with me and wants to continue with the journey in terms of like allowing me to evolve in that aspect, I think it'll work out. I think the potential is there, and I think that I hope that she would like to see it through. So.
Oh, what's his face? What's his face?
It's no face. I mean, Josh knows. We've had multiple conversations just about, I think one thing he asked me also in reverse was like, well, what is a characteristic about you? My patience, because at the end of the day, as long as there has to be some type of compromise as far as like asking for that patience, as well as giving and trying as well. So I think that's sometimes where we can kind of hit like a bump in the road, is my lack of patience sometimes, and him trying to come together to talk. I have had conversations with him, and I do sometimes hold him to a higher standard with age and experience as well, to know how to communicate. So I think that's sometimes where my patience can come from, simply is just like, okay, I'm trying the best I can. I want to make a relationship work. He has experience in relationship. I've had maybe like a year times frame with relationships, so I want to be able to learn these things, as far as communicating better with somebody. And I feel like there's so much potential there. It's just like, come on, you know what I mean? Like,
so you feel like you're having to really pull information out of him? Is
yeah,
that what it is?
information, or just him. Honestly, I don't want to say caring, but it's like, what's up? Why are you quiet? You know what I mean? So sometimes it can.
Yeah. You can't save a woman like this, fellas. She needs attention. If she don't get attention, she don't know how to survive. So if a man is easygoing, if he's laid back, she can't deal with a man like that. Just listen to how she sounds. Do this sounds like a woman who is submissive? Or this sounds like a woman who wants to lead some shit? She's trying to tell a man how to operate. Fellas, be wise out here, man.
It can be like that. So, I mean, yeah, I try my best to call, talk, and it's like, let's talk the next day, or, like, let's leave it alone for right now. And it's just like, all right. So.
Yeah. So, for me, like, I'm not gonna lie, I do struggle with time management. So, I do have a lot of things going on right now. Working on my second master's. I got clients, like I said, and it's I'm just trying to balance it. So, Yeah, I think
Yo, I figured it out, fam. Fam got the pussy, fam. This is what I think. I'm not saying he actually did. I don't know. But his energy is coming off like a hit and run. It's like he got the pussy and it's like, Shorty, you alright, man. You alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm back being busy. You not really worth my time. That's why she's coming off like that. That's crazy. This is crazy.
that's I think that I have it in me to um I think I definitely do have it in me to get to that potential. Like I said before, as long as she um is patient, because I think that's something that maybe she needs to work on as well. Um, so
And maybe I do. And maybe I do.
And then so you mentioned like you have like a higher expectation of him because of age. What's the age difference again? How old are you, Josh?
so I'm 39.
39.
And I'm 28.
28. Okay. So that's good for you guys. Like the age gap is
Yeah.
not a problem.
It's absolutely not a problem.
Okay.
I like dating older men because realistically working out for me with men my age, it's I mean, we all are continuously growing and learning.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do really love dating older men because it comes knowledge, wisdom. So I guess with that, there are expectations. Just, with past relationships that I would have expected to kind of allowed you to learn something along the way as well, especially when I'm trying to give him my all at my little age. So yeah.
Go ahead, Josh. I
So,
think you want to say something.
That being said, I think we had this talk, and I said that everyone has different strengths and weaknesses within their lives, and I know that you feel like that should be a strength, but yeah, I may be strong in other areas, but that may be my weakness, and as long as you, like I said, allow me to build up on that weakness and turn it into a strength, I think that the potential is there, because I definitely want to make it work, and
Yeah.
so yeah.
Okay. So where are we today?
My man, yo, fam is funny. Oh, this shit is crazy. Look at her, fam. She couldn't wait to give that little box up. He got that pussy, man. He like, man, this shit alright. He like, this shit alright, man. She mad. Look at her. She big mad right now. Smart man. Fellas, know when to smash and dash. Alright? Come on, man.
Day. I know you said you want to make it work. Sounds like you also want to make it work, but your patience is running a little thin. So where are we today? Like, if we leave here now, are you guys still talking, or is it like?
Well, you answer that. When's the last time we spoke? I believe Thursday was the last time we spoke.
Today is Sunday.
Yes, that's the longest we've been without speaking. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why? What's going on?
I'm still trying to honestly figure it out. I think that if I could get your perspective, and then maybe because I'm still trying to figure it out. So what do you think happened?
I feel like we've ran into conversation where we express certain doubt that we still may have with each other.
Okay.
Whether that be one or the other up and leaving, or whether that be just the topic of family or kids. Sometimes we just have difference of opinion.
Okay.
And I believe we went out Wednesday. We had dinner. This past Wednesday, we had dinner. It was okay, but also coming into that dinner, we were having a little bit of riffraff of a difference of an opinion. But of course,
you said on the family and children thing?
Yes, it was. And that conversation happened, I believe, Tuesday. So going into Wednesday, the dinner date, we kind of had quiet in the day, I would say. But we didn't allow that to stop us from having dinner. We had a great time. Thursday, I wanted to go over and just speak with him, just kind of fill out the vibes from the conversations that we've been having.
Okay.
I brought some dinner over. I brought some wine that we both like to drink. And I believe we were just honestly talking about, who's going to get in the shower first,
What? Yo, this shit is crazy. Fellas, this is a woman who is not submissive. She will try to challenge you as a man. Like who she thinks she is. This shit is crazy. No wonder this chick is single, fam.
I went and I asked him to keep an eye out on my dog for me, like while I'm in the shower. He has a dog as well.
Okay.
So and he has a boy dog. So I just want to be able to make sure that they're.
And you have a girl dog?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure that they're safe, separate, and not
Trying
hunching on
anything.
each other.
Yeah, right.
Yes. So when I asked him if he can keep an eye out on my dog for me while I get in the shower, it was like, well, babe, I want to enjoy my food. Like, I'm trying to relax and enjoy my food.
Mm.
And I guess it made me a little frustrated from the lack of communication we've already been having throughout that week. And also, he mentions that he wants children, sometime soon in the future. So I just feel like if we want to have children sometime later in the future, if that's something that we're talking about, and I need you to watch the baby while I go in the shower, when you're trying to enjoy your food, it's like, at what point do we have any type of compromise to help me out? Marriage is always the goal. He still wants to be married and have children, but you don't want to be married and still a single parent doing things on your own. So it did frustrate me. When I got out the shower, he asked me like, yo, what's going on? You kind of saying things in the shower or whatever. I'm like, if this the end. Like, I'm just kind of like, I'm like, can't watch my dog. Like, I need to just shower. Like, and I get out the shower, he's like, babe, what's going on or whatever. I'm just like, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, our communication, let alone like, you want to watch the dog or excuse me, the lack thereof, and just whatever. And he looked.
This shit is crazy. Yo, who is she talking to like this? Who this chick thinks she is, bro? This is crazy. She gonna tell a grown ass man what to do in his house. Listen, man, I'm about to go take a shower. I need you to watch the dogs. That's your job. I'm giving you a job. You just met this chick. Like, what the yo, this shit is crazy.
Looked and he just grabbed his towel and he went in the shower and he didn't say anything. And I just took my items and I just left. So, and we hadn't really spoken much since. So,
let's hear from Josh as well.
Mhm.
Let's hear from you, Josh.
Yeah. So definitely, at that moment in time, I take full accountability.
Okay.
My lack of consideration. At the time, I just had got in from work. I was tired. She brought food over. I'm not gonna lie. I just ate it. Like,
I was like, what? What about me?
I was
So
hungry.
forget the dog, forget you.
I
My
got a
stomach
fork
comes
too.
first. Okay.
So, but now that I look back and I can see how the time spent coming to my place and getting everything ready. I could see how much work she put into that, and I just felt like maybe I didn't reciprocate that in the best way I could have. So,
Okay.
I apologize. I'm a work in progress,
Listen.
and yeah. So
Okay.
It's okay.
So that happened Thursday. So since Thursday, she left, you got in the shower, you didn't reach out to her from that point to like talk about this, nothing?
No. When I left, I didn't receive a text message. I didn't receive a call. Like, where are you at? Like, what happened? What's going on? Come back.
Josh.
Just me and my dog left. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like I think I said on the show, like I'm the type of person that doesn't I try not to react. I try to respond. So I felt like, all right, let me give some time. That it was heightened energy, heightened emotions. Let me give some time for it to kind of maybe simmer down, and then I could get back to her. So, and I think I think it was okay time frame. Maybe you say different, but I felt like that was my intentions.
This is how you handle a situation like that. Do not be a sucker and call her after she leave out the house. Let her go. Don't chase her. And homie is mad slick because he's making sure he keeps his masculine frame, but he's still not being disrespectful. And he's showing her that he's him. And what's so crazy? She's gonna forever keep chasing him. Yo, he got her exactly where he wants her. That's crazy. That's what's up, though. Shouts to him.
Yeah, and I know everyone has their own time frame of like what they think is a good amount of time of when it's okay for them to go and talk to someone. So I guess for you, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right. It's
3
just
days?
it's just the communication, you know,
Okay.
aspect of it. Like I said, I think, like I said, there's potential, and it is just honestly the in between communication that is kind of where it's been a little bit difficult. So
Right.
you know,
Okay. Because I mean, when you guys are together, are you like opening up and it's more so just like if the conflict comes up, it's a little more like you kind of don't really know how to handle that?
yeah.
Or, yeah.
Wait, so you're asking me, am I opening up during our interactions?
Right. Like, so is the communication like all around, like where it's just like, even if you're in person, you can't really like open up, or is it more so like just like conflict based? Like if the conflict comes up, it's more so like, I'm going to give that space.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think definitely when it's conflict based, I definitely shut down. In terms of opening up, I think that's a gradual process, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job in terms of like you getting to know who I am, maybe some of the experiences I've been through, and like what makes me me. So it's mystery in it, and I think mystery is sexy as well. It keeps the vibration highs too. So it's like a
Yo, this is a smart man. This is a man who knows how to treat a bird. It's like you give a bird just enough crumbs, and she gonna stay around, man. Like you just gotta give her just enough, just enough. Look at her face, cause homie figured her out. It's that simple.
I'm like an onion. You just gotta keep peeling back the layers, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that.
Okay. All right. Any final thoughts between either one of you?
I don't have anything negative, of course, to say. Josh is great. Like he's mentioned, he does do a good job with opening up and communicating in that aspect to get to know him. It is just when we have conflicts. So who knows? We're just going to have to keep working towards our communication and just opening up with each other. And I mean, I don't have any doubt that, you know, he'll get there as far as his communication is concerned. So,
Oh, I guess I wanted to ask, have you seen improvement? Like from like, you guys said you had a few other conflicts before.
Hey, Arlette is funny as shit, bro. She know what she be doing with these questions, man. She is funny.
Or this, is it gradually like getting worse? Or
no,
is it...
it's not gradually getting worse.
Okay.
Josh is the type of person where he can hear something that I'm saying and he'll listen. He'll do his best. I can see him trying.
Okay.
But it's definitely not getting gradually worse.
Okay.
No.
That's
no,
good.
It's not there though. So
Okay.
Man, look, fellas, this is exactly what I mean when I say treat a bird like a bird. She came around this man and was trying to apply pressure. She was testing him. She wanted to see if he was going to break. She was trying to see if he's a masculine man or if he's a sucker for love. As a man, you always maintain your dominance. Don't take orders from no chick, especially a chick that you just met. It's like, get the pussy and observe her. And that's all he's doing. He's observing her. He could tell she's a bird. She ain't got no patience. That's the quickest way to know if a woman is a bird. If she's mad impatient, that means she's not consistent, and that means she's not gonna commit to shit. It's like whoever got the vibe, the fun, the energy, that's what she's gonna go with. So as a man, this is the type of woman that you gotta have your fun and move around. Fellas, be wise out here.